um, when you hear the stories and when you see what people have gone through, and when you see the infrastructure, it's incredible to see how, although the infrastructure has been damaged, there are many people I see now who are on the road to really wanting to recover, who have gone from hopelessness to hopefulness. And I'm just encouraged with what I see. The first impression is that I see a people that I expected to see a lot of pain, and I know it exists, but somehow I'm very encouraged to see the spirit behind the people wanting to recover, and not putting anyone down, but helping out each other, whether they are neighbors, whether they are relatives, just people helping each other. I think that's the biggest and most outstanding impression I have. It was incredible to see how many of the schools, well, some of the schools that I visited are also, they're like half. They're half for education and half for housing, people in tents. But the education has not stopped. I was asking to see how many schools are actually running, and I think majority, if not almost all the schools are actually up and running. And that for me is a great advance in recovery. Simply because instead of the kids walking around in the streets, they now have a place to be in where they learn. They have a place where they can be with other friends. They're with people of the same age, the same mindset, and I'm truly inspired by the way the teachers have gone out of their way. The teachers themselves who have gone through the same thing everyone else has gone through, but they're going out of their way to teach the children and to help the children. It's commendable. It's admirable. There is not one thing that stands out, but there are many things that really stand out. The fact that I can walk amongst these people with smiles upon their faces. Yes, maybe because they're looking at the celebrity, but I think more than this is I see something deeper, because I can come up to them, I can talk to them, not like a celebrity to the fan, but as a person who cares to people who need help. And it's incredible to see how they respond to when you transform your talks from being one of showbiz to one that is truly out of sincerity, wanting to care. I think it adds on to the fact that I am looking at a people who have been able to swallow and accept what has happened to them. They may not know what tomorrow may be like. They may not know if there's another typhoon somewhere down the road. But somehow there's a sense of strength, a sense of, okay, let's move on. Whatever's out there, we'll face it, but we gotta move on somehow. That for me is one thing that really stood out, being amongst these people. I'm supposed to be one who stands on stage to encourage people. I'm the one who is encouraged. It's incredible. They are seeking help. Obviously, when people step into Tacloban or in Tanawan or in other areas, they will see immediately that there is help that is needed. It's not going to stop in a long time. But it's good to see that the people, once they receive help, that in itself is already fuel that can increase their how would you say it? their urge to recover, no matter how slow, and for me that's one thing that I've seen in every place I've been to, in every face that I've seen. That's what I've noticed. The two boys that I met, Kent Brian and John Paul. Two incredible stories of two survivors, young boys, and I think that they in time will play a role also in the lives of others, either from Tacloban or from other parts of the Philippines that may go through something as severe as this. Those are stories that their stories are stories I will take home with me. and the spirit that to see them smile and to see them hug each other and care for each other. It's something that not even the movies can capture. This is real life, and it's happening now, even as I speak. Hi, I'm UNICEF Philippines National Ambassador Gary Valenciano. Right now, I am amidst the people who have survived the strongest typhoon to ever hit the planet, Typhoon Yolanda. And I am also aware that there are many of you who have latched onto the vision of UNICEF to bring children back to school, to help them with supplies that would help them live in the midst of all of this recovery period. But I do know also that there are many of you who still feel that you can do more. You know what? There is a lot more you can do in simple ways. You can become a part of UNICEF's Champion for Children, or you can go visit donate.unicef.ph or call 758-1000. On behalf of the entire UNICEF, I am here to thank you for being a part of the recovery and the restoration of people's lives. Thank you.